hole. Oh, hey, I'm Captain Eddie Castle, and welcome to my shop. Glad you came in. I often have to back up on some of the projects we've done, and I'm backing up on one right now. Yeah, and all you got to do to learn more about it is, they say, watch. Gotta watch. They don't point at you. Point at the watch. Watch. Watch this right now. Watch this right now. Really. Hey, as we're getting into this, production of the videos might go a little bit faster. The other day we were sitting having coffee, me and management, the boss, took me out for coffee, and somebody called her, one of her favorite, sweetest nieces in the world, called her and said, hey, Apple's got a sale on. Apple doesn't do sales, but there was a discounted Apple product over at Best Buy. So, going home from the coffee shop, we wanted to stop because she's been asking for a new computer for the business end of the world. Because hers is about 7 years old, and sometimes it glitches up and all. And it's an Apple, but yeah, we put a lot through it. So the other day we go to the store, she sees it, she's looking at this, this. I'm standing back. I am absolutely a bystander. I am absolutely a bystander. You can't get hurt that way. And I said, well, if you get that one, it's small and it won't do this. If you get that one, it's small and it will do this. If you get this one, the pixels will be on that new Optima screen. If you get this one, that's all the horses they've got. That's all they can put in a laptop right now, is that one right there. So we're talking, and I'm chatting with the Apple guy and some other folks around. A few minutes later, she said, we're ready to check out. She bought the one with all the horses and stuff. She bought the dog, I mean the big dog in a race. Put a pink case on it, but come on. Then we got in the car, and she reaches over and says, Merry Christmas. That's not supposed to happen in this world. It's not supposed to happen. It's a wonderful thing. She's a wonderful lady. She gave it up for me. I would take the older one I was using, get it retuned to see if I can go faster than the one she's using, and dedicate it just to the company business. You know, for doing PayPals and Square and postage and all that other stuff. Just shows you, you know, when the holiday season's here, sometimes it's here for a good reason. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you're having a great time. I have something to share with you, but remember we did these ink pens? These are the no-kit ink pens. See that? That is just a stick of wood. It's drilled 5/32 hole, and I got a 5/32 by 6-inch drill bit from MSC Direct, and it works out really well for a BIC ink pen refill. But guess what we've added to the program? Get in there, get in there, get in there. Is it going to get there? I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up. There it is. Can you see it? Yeah, now it is. There's a little hole right there. Now you got it? All right. We're playing with these. They're kitless, and said you can have a lot of fun, do these out of any wood you want, and you drill them out at 5/32 bit, the long one, and how you hold it on the chuck is in the drill chuck, and everything. Got a great video on it. It was fun. We started 12 years ago with the 12-cent pen on YouTube to show you how to turn a pen simply like this. And today they're less than 12 cents because the only cost besides the wood, because you can use any drop of wood, is the refill. And it comes from BIC, and they're on sale. All right, but if you don't ventilate the shaft, you see, when we started doing them, I wasn't sealing them with CA. I was just putting another coat on them, and it was slightly porous. So some air would move through that to the hole to let the refill vent. When I changed over to CA and closed it up really well, it didn't vent. So I had some spillage. Fortunately, I could chuck it back up, drill it back out. I've got 4 that I have to do that to clean them up. But drilling that little hole, throw them into the hardware store. I'll hang out there occasionally. And I found this little bit. This is a Hex Drive that fits in my screw gun. Yeah, the old Black & Decker thing. It does not go fast, huh? Easy to control. Put it down the block, drill in. Now, here's the deal. You know why I'm telling you this? Because there are some idiots in this world that are drilled clean through the whole pen. because it's drilling real slow, and you think, well, I can control it, I'll feel that. Was that thing sticking out the other side? That's the drill bit. Wasn't planned, was it? No. So put a little piece of tape on it so you know how deep to go, and then check it. Just a little remount. Yep, I'm in a pocket. Got the ventilation hole done. Then I resand it, or sand it if you doing it the first time, and it comes out really nice. So sometimes we have to go back and fine tune the work we did, and it's simple. That little bit, why did I choose that instead of getting a 1/16 bit out of the drill case? This is why. This is light. It's easy to maintain, easy to control. There's no cord, no big battery pack, nothing. It just is simple. I love this little tool. I have rebuilt this about 5 times because switches get dirty or rusty or whatever, they don't work. It's got forward and reverse and a little bit, no magic to it, okay? I can control it. If you put that 1/4" bit in a big drill and you pull that, number one, if you do it drill press, you have no idea how fast and far you're going. You better put a stop on it. Number two, you know, in a pistol drill, you're going to move around a little bit. You don't want it to happen because you want it to be straight and clean. That's why I picked this, and it works really well. And when this comes off, it goes onto a magnet right there with the pen stuff, and I don't have a problem finding it like I had today because I put it on the wrong magnet. Those things happen, folks. They happen. So I'm cleaning up one project, I'm getting ready for another. We did bracelets of bangles last week or so, December 18th. We used a kit from, I think Wildwood Designs had this kit, and I found a couple of them that we bought a couple of years ago at the SWAT meeting, and it's a pair of stainless steel brackets, and you put the bracelet, you turn the wood and you slip this on it. That's a nice deal. These are maybe $5, $6. You know, makes for a nice gift. But I told everybody we're going to play around a little bit and do some bracelets not using that stainless steel. And today I'm looking down there, low on the floor, by the bandsaw, and there's a nice big drop of accordion. Then over there is a nice big drop of bloodwood. Then over there is a nice skinny but adequate size of Paduke. And then we've got, well, get this, I got wood. I want to shape that up, show you how to hold it with 2 shop-made jigs. Nothing magic, nothing fancy. It's easy to do, and it's something you can do. And when you give it away, you're out no money except your labor. And your labor is love. And that's it. We're not going to go down this road as to everything in the world is great. No, it's not. You know, the price of gas is falling through the floor. I mean, it's $1.71 a gallon for gasoline. What the hell's happened to this marketplace? Oh, wait, that's a good thing. But, you know, things are not working out the way it's supposed to work out. Yeah, tough. But this is something you can do, you can enjoy, and you can give it to others to enjoy. We'll talk about the sizing and all that. I'll give you some tips and hints on how to get that done. I got a lot of points over the one I just did. It's Christmas time. Tomorrow, Christmas Eve, I'll be in the shop and I'll be turning some of those early in the morning, getting them ready to finish them, to get them out of here. What for? Because I don't know a lady anywhere in the world that wouldn't wear jewelry. Yep, I don't know one. If you know one, hang on to it. It's a good deal. All right, I'm back in here and I'm turning wood, having a little fun, making shavings. And oh yeah, by the way, it's a pretty good anniversary. 4 years ago today, 4 years ago this August, I had a brain tumor removed. And the second surgery put me into a coma because something went wrong. Not with the doctor, with me. So we had to go back in and do a little repair work. And that knocked me into a coma. I was in a coma for quite a while before they could even talk to me and communicate with me. All I remember is this redheaded lady beating on my chest saying, "Wake up, son of a bitch, wake up, wake up, wake up." She really did say that. And it was the thing when they wanted me to do this. I think the finger came up, and it might not have been this one. But she pulled me through this and worked with me to get straight and get back. And I'm working hard to get back. 4 years ago today, December 23rd, I couldn't walk. I couldn't stand up. The next morning, the physical therapist came in and said, "Hey, you walking today?" And I said, "I don't walk." And this big, tall guy and his two nice ladies said, "You will today." And they took me into the gym room with a whole bunch of other people, and three of them got me up on my feet, and I walked 22 steps. I still got the video for that on my website, on my Facebook thing. They had me walking. Less than 1 month later, I was getting up on my own at a different rehab center, because we move rehab centers. And this big, tall, blonde-haired gal would come in and say, "Get up out of your chair." And I said, "Can you help me?" And she said, "Not really. I'm not always around." I got up out the chair, got behind the walker, started walking. I walked every day. In 3 weeks and 3 days, those folks had me ready to leave. I could go out the door, get with the walker, get into the car and go home. Get home, I had a wheelchair to ride around in. Don't get the wheelchair. You get the walker. Walk down to the corner, walk back. It's 4 years ago, folks. Only mention this because a lot of folks think when you have that kind of brain surgery and you have a kind of a tumor, and actually had a stroke, that you don't bounce back from it. Yeah, you do. But if you're 70 years old, you don't bounce back as high. You still bounce back, just not as high. Well, I'm getting that height thing back. I really am. And it's all due to you. You believed in me, you followed me, you supported myself and management. We're a little bitty family-owned company. We do what it takes to make things right. And we very, very much appreciate your business and your friendship. Your friendship over your business. If you ever need us, you can call me. My phone number's on the end of every videotape. My phone number's on the website. My phone number's in a phone book. It's in Google. 504-715-0512. I got it right this time. 504-715-0512. Call me. We can talk. You got a problem? You want to brag? You want to send me a picture? That's what it's all about. I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. I'm out in the shop. I'm making shavings. And I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Happy New Year if I don't get you forward in. And have a great holiday season. Enjoy yourself and your family, please. Take care. Good seeing you again. This is where I really should dance or something. But let me tell you, the bounce back, the dancing didn't come back. You're lucky because of that. You are. Could you imagine this dancing? Thought I was done, but I really wasn't. I'm rechopping these pens with CA. Now I sand them out to maybe 400 grit, and I'm using these granite pads by Vince Welch. And then I'm putting a coat on. I let it aero a few minutes. A few minutes is all it takes. And it cures up. Then I can buff it with the Scotch Brite pad, the one that I put in my pocket and go get washed every couple of days. And then I can buff it in again and put another coat on it. It'll get slick as glass. Or I can put some Renaissance spikes on it. Whatever you choose to do, it all works well. But at this point, I got to come back and say some thank yous. I can say thank you to people that bailed me out, like Ron Radliff, Jeff in Houston, Bill from Plaquemine, Louisiana, Ronnie from right here in our hometown, and all these other folks that popped in on me in the last couple of years and said thank you. You do know I love my wife with all my heart and my soul, and she's bailed me out and kept me going. She's threatened me, beat me with a stick, threatens to do it again, just so y'all know. But it's been a great time. I appreciate it. Again, once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. See you in the shop making shavings. Now I gotta find the button. Oh yeah, there it is.